I'm not sure Trump is doing anything to dissuade people.
In October, in October, the principal Democratic argument was Donald Trump is going to be a dictator, and today it's Donald Trump is just being puppeteered by other people.
Well,
Which is
you
it?
could be both. You could be both.
Somebody want to explain to me this new angle they're trying to push with Elon Musk being in charge and Elon Musk doing all these things behind the scenes. Trump's like a buffoon, is just being worked by Elon Musk and I just don't understand what's going on here. We have CNN and The View, our two favorite liberal shows, just spouting talking points that contradict almost everything they've ever said about Trump. But before we can do that, make sure to subscribe to RT News to ensure that YouTube that you are enjoying our videos, and in that way they'll continually show up in your feed, and then it'll push it out to more people as well. I'm Titus. Let's get into this video.
He gives information to people that they didn't previously have, or some transparency into our government, and they act on it. Is that necessarily a bad thing? I might offer that.
I think that's a great idea. You think Elon Musk is actually telling people things that they couldn't find out, except for Elon Musk?
Elon Musk is doing this to gin up people, to call their congressmen or congresswomen and tell them to vote against something Elon Musk doesn't want them to vote for because it doesn't directly benefit Elon Musk. Let's be very clear. He's not here.
How do you know that?
He's not.
That's the question. How do you know that? These people, specifically on this panel on CNN, literally just say things. Elon Musk is only trying to make people talk to their congressmen so that they can implement things that Elon Musk wants them to do. First of all, every person in America, that's literally our prerogative. We want to call up the people that are representing us, who we're the constituents of, to do things that we want them to do for us, that we all think will benefit us as the American people, which is literally why we voted Donald Trump in and wanted Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to be over something like this, those that it's now established to be those. We were all talking about government spending and how our money's been being misutilized and all this stuff, and we want to see things change. We know what Elon Musk did with Twitter, taking out like 80% of the company, firing a whole bunch of people, and yet it's still one of the #1 apps in the world. Like, this is literally what we wanted, and it's just the disingenuous nature of trying to characterize him as if he wants us to do things that only benefit him and him alone. Like, he literally gave us the free speech platform. He allowed us to not be censored on X, unlike all these other social media platforms that just completely censor and take down people that oppose this woke, left-leaning agenda that has been propagated for years. I mean, we got these people even trying to push regulation on social media even still. I mean, Kamala Harris was all about it. CNN, Van Jones, all these people were all about it. Like, no, you are the problem here, and I cannot stand this. Oh, it's so frustrating and disingenuous. And he just said, how do you know? How do you know that's what Elon Musk wants to do? You don't. You just made it up. You pulled it out of your butt.
Not. How do I know that? Because look at this bill.
You're making an allegation. It's a serious allegation. I mean, you're essentially alleging corruption.
I'm not. No, first of all, I'm not alleging corruption. I'm alleging that Elon Musk has a particular interest.
No, you are alleging corruption. It's just a thing. It's the same thing with Trump. You're a threat to democracy. All these evil things. He's a dictator. And then sitting there trying to backpedal whenever someone calls you out for what you're doing. It's absolutely ridiculous. But here, let's see what else she has to say about this.
Interest in seeing certain things happen that benefit Elon Musk's business. And that's a fact. He's a businessman. He's not here as a staffer. If you were a staffer, if you were working on the Hill, then he should go work on the Hill. Doge is not, he's purposely not going into the government because then he'd have to show a lot more information about himself than he and Vivek Ramaswamy want to. So now they're just advisors. They're unpaid advisors. And for that reason, Elon Musk is puppeteering Donald Trump and every other member of Congress that he wants to, and every other member of Congress that he wants to benefit Elon Musk.
That's actually insane. It's actually insane. Like, you just pulled that out of nowhere. You pulled out of thin air. No one has said or stated, or there's no truth to it. There's no truth to it. You just made this up. And now the people that follow CNN, like however few there may be, are sitting there thinking that this is Elon Musk's evil plan to do all these things that are only benefiting him. And Scott Jennings is asking, where are you getting this from? Where is this? Because I've yet to see there being any validity to your claims. And she's stuttering and bumbling all over herself. She doesn't know what she's saying. She just doesn't. I don't like Elon Musk because he supports Trump, and so therefore I must make something up to deter people from following them, and it's ridiculous.
I'm not sure Trump is doing anything to dissuade people.
In October, the principal Democratic argument was Donald Trump is going to be a dictator. And today it's Donald Trump is just being puppeteered by other people.
Well, you could be
Which
both.
is
You
it?
could be both. You could be both.
That point hit home. That hit home for me. How is Donald Trump want to be dictator? He's going to be like rule with an iron fist. He's like Hitler, Stalin, all the bad guys that have ever been in power in history. Donald Trump is just like them. He was comparable to these vile, evil individuals, and yet he's also being puppeteered by all these other people. He's a puppet on a string, being thrown to and fro to do what it is his handlers want him to. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. And yet, oh man, he can be both. No, he can't. What dictator allows himself to be puppeteered? Are you kidding me? The minute he feels someone's claws on him, the minute he feels a string being attached, he's annihilating anyone who tries to oppose him in his power. You don't know what a dictator is. That is crazy work. And if you thought that was bad, these people, man, the inconsistency of their statements. He's a dictator. Now he's being puppeteered by somebody. You can't make this up. And we're not done. We got The View here. We got Whoopi and all these people sitting there just as if they know they don't have a digital footprint on everything they've ever said in the past. Like, I'm willing to admit that I've changed my position on some things slightly. Never as extreme as this. So we're going to play this video here from The View, and you're just going to love every second of it as I do as well.
As D.C. barrels towards yet another government shutdown, a bipartisan bill to keep the lights on was scrapped. And it has a lot of folks asking, who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you can call him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right.
He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk? Musk Vance?
Possible.
She said that with a straight face. I know you don't, but look at her face. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what he's doing. When did Trump... Let's rewind. When did he stop being a dictator? When did he stop being the spawn of Satan who was capable of such evil acts? When did he stop being the bad guy? Because now he's just like, oh, poor old man being puppy. Now he's Biden, right? Now he's Biden. When did this happen? I'm so confused, especially coming from The View. He was a dictator, a threat to democracy. Now he's just being thrown to the side because JD Vance and Elon Musk are taking over? Like, what? Elon Musk thinks he's president? And I know what this is. This is them trying an attempt to attack Trump's ego. If they make it seem as though Elon Musk is the one in charge, he's the one pulling the strings, he's the one in power, Trump is just a, what do you call it? A cover. Or he's just the face. But the real person pulling the strings is Elon. That's what they're trying to do. And they're trying to get at Trump's ego to infuriate him, so to sever ties with Elon. But that's not how it works. And this is not how Trump was. Yes, Trump has an ego, but never to the degree that you guys thought. He's not going to ruin everything that he's been trying to build and everything that American people want because of an ego thing, because you guys are propagating this lie that Elon Musk is the actual president. Like, we all know it's not going to work. Keep trying, though. You're ridiculous.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch out. But it kind of seems like maybe he is the president because he got a promotion of some sort that none of us knew about.
Like, okay, it kind of seems like he is the president. How? What makes it seem like he's the president? You can't make this stuff up. You really can't make it up. And it's honestly, they should be embarrassed at this point. Like, I mean, this is also the same people that were like talking to Charlamagne saying, hey, why is it that, you think that the media won't represent Trump accurately? Like, have you seen our show? Have you watched The View? As if like anybody trusts the words that come out of their mouths, especially when you're this inconsistent. Like, keep it consistent. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment your thoughts down below. I would love to read those. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.